Hey guys, Ranshin here, bringing you all yet another League of Legends commentary. This is actually going to be a ranked game, but there's going to be a little bit of a difference compared to the usual in that it's going to be a post-game commentary. Unfortunately, something in my hardware kind of screwed up a little bit, and I recorded the game and it only recorded in-game audio. It did not record my voice as well. I've fixed the problem, I think. I'm not exactly sure what the problem was, but I think I've sort of figured everything out. But anyway, this is going to be a ranked game in silver tier, and I'm going to be playing Garen in this game, and I'm going top lane. On my team, we have a Syndra in mid, an Eve in the jungle, and a Nami and a Caitlyn bot as well. I chose Garen because I knew I was going to be up against Renekton top, and I thought, okay, so who do I know how to play decently that's not bad against Renekton? Like, my best, I was thinking of going Akali before this game, but Akali is not very good against Renekton. I think Renekton pretty much destroys Akali because the second she goes in, he just stuns, uses up all of his cooldowns, slice and dice, all of his stuff, and just smacks her really hard in the face. So it's just not exactly what you want to do. So instead, I decided to go Garen this game, and I thought about possibly going Doran's Shield, but I think going Doran's Shield is not going to help enough. It does help a little bit against auto attacks, of course, but Renekton is a lot more skill-based, skill and ability-based. So you take a lot more damage from his skills than you do generally his auto attacks. So instead I thought maybe I'd go Cloth Armor, but instead decided that against Renekton I'm going to want mobility because I was expecting him to go, he has his slices and dice, I'm going to need mobility against him. So I went Boots and got myself 4 potions alongside those Boots. So I'm going to be laning against him and hoping to do plenty of damage. And right out of the gates we see Sejuani coming in here to gank me. She does get an auto attack, a couple auto attacks off, does slow me, but I used my Q to run away as second I see her, and did not even force me to pop my flash. I think that was the point of that gank. Even if she came from behind, she wasn't going to kill me. I was not in that bad a position, and Renekton was not close enough to kill me, so I was fine there. I got pretty much a free hit on Renekton, but unfortunately lost the last hit. So early on in the game, he does have a level advantage on me because I was forced to kind of run away a little bit. I'm taking some early damage. I do have potions to kind of keep myself alive, so I just want to get the last hit, see if I can harass him. I'm getting 1 level in Q, 1 level in E, so I'm just kind of trying to stay away from the creeps, but I'm taking some heavy damage. Going to be forced to pop a potion here. Although these boots do allow me to run around a little bit more than maybe I would be able to generally. Renekton is dangerous at early levels. You have to be careful against him. He's especially dangerous in the mid game once he gets his ultimate. Second level, his ultimate is when it becomes really dangerous. I try to hit him every time, but I am at a level disadvantage, so I have to be really careful as I play here. Don't think Sejuani is going to be getting me again, but so far I'm okay. Using my judgment there because I thought Renekton was going to come in a little bit closer. I am going to max that first. Generally, I max Garen's E. That is his judgment. The unfortunate thing is here that every time I go into silence, he manages to stun me too. So, I don't get that trade. I don't get that silence off before he stuns me. So, the second he stuns me, I can't continue attacking him. I silence him, he stuns me. None of us really do much in that moment, and none of us are able to pop our abilities off, so we kind of end up equalizing. Garen, of course, Renekton has a lot of sustain in lane. Garen does as well once his passive ability gets going. He has to play a little bit passively for that, but overall, he's okay. I'm getting hero rank in my W at level 4. Some additional... It increases bonus armor and bonus magic resistance by 20%, so it helps. There's the first blood on the team, and now an engagement here top lane. I just pop all my abilities, and unfortunately, because he has slice and dicing, he just kind of kite my judgment away. So to kill him, I'm going to have to be forced to wait for a gank. Garen is pretty strong, I find. He is easy to play. He's, you don't need it to be a very high skill level to play him, but the unfortunate thing is that he has no hard CC. He silences, but that doesn't do enough. It doesn't do enough at all, so it's kind of unfortunate. Eve seems to want to be ganking here top. I'm a little low. I've popped all my potions. I'm trying to just kind of play passively, hope that Renekton comes in. I'm not sure if there's a ward or not. He probably hasn't seen her, but now I'm way out of position at this point to help out. I'm going to straight on him. That's just obvious. He knows. He's just going to slice and dice straight through her, take a little bit of damage, and I unfortunately just run through the creeps and take damage myself. Not quite high enough level. I am level 5, so I do have level 3 judgment. I'm pretty strong now, but because I am half health, I am not great. Eve goes away. I've pushed the lane. Kind of hoping the lane pushes away. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I was hoping it would just manage to hit the tower. But despite this, I decide to blue pill anyway. And kind of looking through, decide what to go. And I'm just going to go Tabi. I think, you know, that getting my cloth armor early is good. I'm getting a bunch of potions, getting a ward. I am just playing hyper sustain against this guy, hoping to get some more last hits, hoping to stay in lane, and hoping just being able to trade with him safely. That's what the Tabi is for. It does count. Any auto attacks he does use are going to be canceled out a little bit, and the armor is going to help against all of his abilities. So that's the plan there. I find Renekton to be pretty strong. At this point, he's going to have a level advantage on me, of course. He's going to pop 6 way before I pop 6, so I can't really fight him. And I really don't want to try to fight him anyway. I'm behind in last hits too, so that's difficult. Just using my Q a little bit there to get last hits. So he missed me with a slice there, so he didn't get the dice off, so I was fine. I would have probably taken a lot more damage if that had happened. Trying to get the last hits on the cannon creep. You know, the amount of times I miss canyon creeps is amazing. I'm honestly amazed that I even managed to play this game at any point, because I miss so many creep last hits, and I just keep on spinning, keep on spinning, keep on spinning. Right. I don't know, I think, yeah, see here, popping my potions, just popping them all, going in now. They're both level 6. Now I just keep on spinning, just gonna have to keep on popping the potions. I'm trying to play a little bit aggressively. Eve is in no place to really help me out, but I don't take that much damage from him now, and once my passive gets going along with potions, I heal up pretty fast. You can see my health bar going really fast up, really crazy. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a great job of trying to getting last hits. That's my biggest weakness right now in this way. And now I go for it. See, my Q does a fairly decent amount of damage. I just get in position right behind him. I ignite him. I use my ultimate, and we keep fighting. He flashes away as he slices and dices and actually dies. So that's pretty much what my Ninja Tabi allowed me to do. He used his abilities, then he was forced to fight me with audio attacks. He did pop his ultimate, it didn't save him. He stayed in there to fight, and because I had Tabi, that's pretty much how I managed to get the damage off. And yeah, there I remember this. Renekton actually says, "Nice luck, Garen," when it really wasn't luck at all. Like, there was no luck involved in that. I popped my ignite on him so he would heal less from hitting me. I believe the fight was not amongst a lot of minions, so I wasn't fighting in a horribly risky position. I was using all my abilities. I got myself behind him so that if he sliced and diced away, he wasn't able to go very far, so I had a possibility to keep following him. I had my flash, so he wouldn't have been able to get away anyway. If he had tried to, if he, you know, he sliced away and then he flashed, what I would have done is I would have just popped my Q, go in on him, flash, hit him with my Q, and that would have finished him off. So it's not luck. It's not luck. You know, unfortunately, you see that. You know, guys just can't understand that they made a bad decision. They didn't play skillfully, and I outplayed him there. I did not win out on luck. I simply outplayed him. If he had killed me, that would have been him outplaying me. It wouldn't have been luck. Just him outplaying me. So my item choices here, I'm going for Brutalizer early. That's like the damage item I get on Garen. Here I'm tanking the minions a little bit just because I don't want him to get to my tower. It's simple as that. Renekton actually trying to use his opportunity to go in on me, and I just punish him for it a little bit because I have potions. Yet again, I spent a lot of money on potions. I got another ward. I want these potions because I want to sustain in lane. Renekton has a lot of sustain by himself. Garen has some because of his passive, but I need more. So yet again, going, I know I'm pushing the lane as I'm doing this, but I just don't care. I want to attack him. I want to keep him on the back foot. I want to make sure I harass him. Yet again, I miss a canyon creep there. I just want to keep harassing him, and I want to make sure I don't get ganked. Sejuani still hasn't come top for a while now. Renekton should be able to handle me. Like, in many cases, a lane like this should just turn into a sort of a farm fest, but I think you should always try to get an advantage, and you should always force your opponent off. Here I'm playing fairly aggressively again. He's coming in close. I was considering, but with his ultimate on, I didn't want to flash ult. Like, he's going to be able to heal high enough that I can't flash ult. So I just didn't want to take the risk. I wanted to know 100% that if I was going to go and flash an ult on him right there, I was going to kill him. So Sejuani coming in here, I actually popped the flash. I probably didn't need to do that. I think I actually didn't use my Q. What I should have done is use my Q instead. But I popped the flash. That's unfortunate. It takes away a lot of Garen's kill potential. popping his flash sticks away. Now I'm trying to prepare the range creeps. Unfortunately, preparing the range creeps actually makes them die to the tower. So, well, now I'm telling them, hey, Renekton's gone top. I don't know where he is. Guys, be careful. And I think as I say this, he's actually appearing mid. Oh, no, that's Sejuani. Yeah. Kills all over the place. And so yeah, kills on both sides actually. Seems like bot lane for us got kills because I think Eve ganked that, and mid lane lost because Sejuani ganked. So such is life. Am I gonna be here? I think I'm gonna be here. Yeah, creeps push into his tower. He will probably still get most of them because his Renekton, that's what his abilities allow him to do. He can farm fairly easily. I'm gonna go home, get my brutalizer, and continue buying potions. Because that's what saved me. I think in lane I buy like 10 potions. I think I buy 350 gold worth of potions, which is an item, which it's almost another longsword, but to me it's worth it. It's worth the extra money because of what you get. You get safety. At this point I don't need it as much, but I still want to feel safe. I don't want to be below half health against Renekton because... And just in case Sejuani ganks, or someone, or Kale ganks, or someone else ganks, you know, I want to be always ready against him. Now I'm actually a level above him, so I'm fairly safe. I think last hit-wise we're fairly even now. I mean, I've been denying him a lot of last hits. I've been making it very annoying. I should have actually auto-attacked him there a little. Should turn around and attack him. There we go. Force him back. Yeah, I'm being forced to use my judgment here to farm because I'm a little bit in a bad position. Eve is coming in close here. We're probably going to try a gank again. I think I actually remember this gank here. As she comes in, improve safe. I stun him and try to get behind him so that it has a harder time moving around. He's going to slice and dice. I'm thinking of diving here, but she doesn't want to. All right, I wanted to dive. I would have died. I have my ultimate. I ignited him. You know, I didn't have flash up. If I had flash up, I would have just not even thought about it. I would have just gone in, judgment, ultimate. Maybe would have died for the kill even, but like I don't know. She took the first she tanked the first tower hit, so if I had flash, see, this is the unfortunate thing because I used flash badly earlier on. Not having flash is what prevented me from getting a kill there. If I had had flash, I would have had a kill. It's simple as that. I would have had a kill there. At least I would have been very likely to have a kill. I actually got my Q off there. I guess maybe I should mention some things here. Prior to this game, I changed the runes in most of my rune pages from my blues from magic resist per level to cooldown reduction. We're gonna go for it. I used my ultimate. And I think she actually, I think Garen actually sliced and diced back to his tower, which allowed Eve to kill him because, so yeah. So I think again, see, yeah, Renekton, new blockers, he's not happy. He made a mistake. Instead of running further out, I think he actually got back to his tower thinking he was safe, and Eve actually just dove him and got the kill. So I'll take that assist, and I'm going to build a Sunfire Cape. I have my Brutalizer, which I, in theory, will eventually build into a Black Cleaver. Protect our land. Renekton, I don't even remember this comment. Biggest loser ever seen. I don't take part in this. I don't bother taking part in this because why would I? Why would I, you know, like let him feed his own rage, let him get angry, let him make mistakes. So whatever. I'm gonna have some water, excuse me.
Fear is the first of many foes.
Seems like Syndra's asking for ganks. I'm gonna go ward. Plant down my trinket and back to Garen. I'm not sure. Seems like there's a big fight happening. Bot, is all this happened to me? I'm just like, hey, what's up, dude? I want to fight. I'm gonna do some fighting. Come here. Not even scared. Not even a little bit scared. Garen is not, you know, he's not the super most effective guys. I'm sorry, I started talking earlier. He's not super effective in that he has no hard stun. He can do that. You know, there's a silence, and I hit him, and I do damage, and do a lot of AoE damage. In a fight, I'm fairly tanky. I'm fighting him again now. But he's so easy to kite if done right. Renekton could be utilizing, like the biggest reasons I think Renekton is losing this lane against me and he's died a few times, he's not kiting me right. He's not utilizing his slice and dice the way he should be. Partially offensively, partially defensively, in and out to harass me. To take advantage of that, I'm the one going in to harass him, not the other way around. He's playing passively against me. I saw Sejuani coming in for the gank top, so I'm like, I'm fine, whatever. So I just tank the creeps, try not to even let him get to my tower. Just freeze the lane and just kill stuff. Right, get the freaking cannon minion because I always forget. Seems like they're action mid as well. Kayle is one of the most powerful champions in the game. You know, just straight up. I think she's actually going to be changed next patch in 4.11. But she's really strong right now. Quite possibly the most powerful mid laner in the game. And she's kind of nuts. See, that's more what he should be doing. He should come in, stun me before I can do anything. Wait for my cooldowns especially. As soon as he seconds, oh, he's used his cooldowns. Go in, slice, stun me, hit me, auto attack, dice out. Done. Right? That's what he should be doing. Syndra dying mid, Eve coming top again. I'm not, like, at this point, like, I'm not thankful for this. He's flashing away. Again, wanted to, like, dive? No? Okay, fine. Yeah, it seems like Syndra's wanted some help mid, and instead Eve came top again. She's ganked top at least 4 times, but that's because Garen has kind of shown himself to be a little susceptible to ganks, so. Kayle is hard to gank mid. She has her ultimate, okay? She's hard to gank. She can just pop her ultimate on herself that lets her survive the biggest first wave of attacks, right? You have to almost keep her perma-stunned and you have to stun her before she gets her ultimate off and just burst her down before she comes out of the stun, almost. I mean, Syndra has stuns, so it's possible. Just you have to hit him right. Yet again, forcing the creeps to him, and I'm just getting a hit on the tower because I can. Should have actually popped my W before I did that. It seems like there's going to be a dragon fight. I went Ignite against Renekton. If this was another champion, maybe I would have not gone, but against Renekton, I knew I wanted to play at least a little aggressive, and I wanted to try to get the kill, and I need Ignite for that against Renekton. So it's simple as that. Against Renekton, you need Ignite. Not paying attention to my Sunfire Cape, I'm sorry, because I want my Sunfire Cape before I be back. I want to have enough money for it. I think at this point we're fairly equal in CS. I don't quite remember. And I'm not sure whether we got Dragon or they got Dragon, but we're equal in kills. And Eve got Lucian, and she's fighting along Caitlyn, and me and Renekton, meanwhile, are dancing our tango. Tango of fun and profit and good times. Yet again, just hitting him. I hit him pretty hard. He ignites me here. And I'm not exactly sure why, because I got away scot-free. I got away so easily. Oof, Kayle actually gonna get some people there. Double kill for Kayle, that's never fun. And I'm just gonna slowly heal up with my passive, because I'm Garen, and because I can. Renekton pushing my wave. Let's see. What's happening? Crazy stuff happening mid. At this point, I think I should be I don't want to move out of lane with Renekton because he can push so hard. I don't want to give him free towers. And I do want my Sunfire Cape before I start joining fights. Like with Brutalizer and Sunfire Cape, Garen does a lot of AoE damage. He's really good in team fights at that point. I still don't think I have it, so I'm just pinging top. Renekton's not around. He might be going mid. So, at this point, this is where I should probably be running bot instead of staying here. Because, because instead of being like I'm being right now, but I'm not even close to my Sunfire Cape, I should be running mid, because Renekton is mid. But because I didn't do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this ward to see when they possibly come top, and I'm just going to push in this tower. Because I didn't have the presence of mind to go mid and join the fight. I do the next best thing, I get the tower. It's fairly easy. They're fighting like nuts mid. Seems like they're not even going to get the tower. I'm not sure who's killing who, if anyone's killing anybody. But I'm just going to get the tower. And if people equalize mid, if nobody dies, this is actually going to be pretty good. This is going to be a decent trade. I'm going to use this opportunity to keep pushing even more to get my Sunfire Cape. What I should be doing, like, I see they're not running around. I should be pushing harder and harder and harder. And I should just keep pushing and just split pushing. I think at this point I B, which is in retrospect unfortunate. What happens here? Okay, I meet Sejuani, so this is where I decide, you know what? Nope. The second I see KO, I flash off. I still have my Q going on. I was kind of clicking to get Q off again, but the second it was actually pretty good that I used Q, so I got Sejuani, I think, with silence before she slowed me. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. Or actually, maybe I was just running fast, actually. Maybe I didn't actually get her with it. But I flashed away the second I saw Kayle, so and because I also had my Q on, I was perfectly fine. Getting my cleaver, getting my items. At this point, we're at a decent advantage. We're a tower ahead. Kills are even. I think last hit wise and farm wise we're fairly even as well. And I'm kind of thinking here, this is the problem. I am way too long in the fight, and I'm thinking, okay, what should I buy? Do I want Randuin's Omen? I'm just not making a decision, and I'm not buying anything. This is like, you should, like, do not do this. Never spend this much time in Fountain. You know, if just get your main item. I should have just bought some for Cape, got a ward, got a potion, gone. Probably didn't even need the potion, but I decided to buy the potion just in case. It's a good idea to have a potion in team fights. Just, it's you know, it's, once you hit half health, once you're below half health, if you're not being burst, just pop it. And you get a little bit of health back. That's becomes important health in fights. Here's a team fight here. Lucian almost getting caught. Morgana popping her ultimate, stay alive. Syndra gonna actually get Lucian there, and seems like Morgana's gonna die no matter what happens. And I am here a little late, but you know, enough. There's 5 of us. Renekton's pushing top. He might get that tower, so what we should be doing is getting this tower instead as well. So at this point, this is, I think, where we take a bit of an advantage in this game. There's 2 against us. I'm just going in straight up. Why would I care? Everybody's dying. Don't even bother with my ultimate. I am slowed very heavily, though, so I can't actually go in on this KO. I think instead of turning around and focusing on Sejuani, I should have seen, hey, my team is going to get her. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to just go straight up, silence her, use everything, pop my ultimate, but she used her ultimate just a second before I managed to pop mine off. I didn't get my ignite on her, which is one of the reasons, which probably helped out in Eve getting the kill, and also a nice heal from Nami just in time. Renekton actually did get a tower top, but we traded 2 for 1 towers. We have gotten 3 towers. They have gotten 1. Don't think they're gonna. I'm not sure if he's gonna get the second one. Renekton can push pretty hard, so with the kills though, that's maybe worth it. But if he gets that tier 2 tower, that's unfortunate for sure. Sejuani almost got me. No, he did not get that tower. But yeah, we're fine. We're 3 towers against 1. We're fine. I'm thinking of maybe Black Cleaver. I'm fairly tanky. I'm fairly survivable. I have health. So I'm thinking, you know, I need to do a little bit more damage. My auto attacks would help a lot. Black Cleaver is pretty good. I think it's pretty much the only damage item you get on him until maybe super late game. You could build something like an Infinity Edge just because, you know, if it's like your 5th item maybe. But before that, I think you would still go Randuin's despite its nerf. Warden's Mail isn't as strong as it used to be, but Randuin's, it's active, still really helps. You could get a Warmogs, if you wanted to, like, you could go old school and play Warmogs Atmas. But, yeah, you could go Warmogs, but, you know, you play more tanky. Maybe some magic resist items. Banshee's Veil is definitely not a bad idea. Or Guardian Angel even. Again, not a bad idea. You know, you want Garen to be there, like one of the big heavy front runners in the fights. That's pretty much what Garen does in team fights. I think he's pretty good in team fights in that, yeah, he doesn't have this CC that some other big tanks like a Mumu have. Like, a Mumu also has a lot of... I don't really think it's... I'm going to do the quick comparison. I'm getting caught here a little bit. Like, oops, I'm in danger. Sejuani and KO, you can see I have a lot... I don't take a lot of damage. So the second someone appears, I just turn around and try to attack. Eve unfortunately dies, and I don't even manage to get the kill off. I'm hoping, like, Sunfire Cape. But KO gets the ultimate off on him, and whoops, such is life. Now we tell bot lane to get away before somebody dies. Renekton's there to have some fun. And Syndra getting caught, getting stunned. She's gonna get killed. She's gonna get a bunch of damage down on out on Renekton though. I think Caitlyn's actually gotten quite a few kills this game, so that actually helps, and that she gets yet another one. I tell people that we need more ward coverage. I think that's one of the... If you guys want a lesson for silver tier, this is of course a silver tier game. I'm still in silver 4. But if you guys want a lesson for silver tier, get wards. No, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. Like, wards have won me so many games. It's simple as that. Skillful play, basics. Wards are basics. Look how little covered we are. We have 1 ward in the enemy jungle, in the enemy near the enemy red buff, 1 ward near our red buff. That is it. We don't see their movements. Like, everybody has the capacity to place down a total, of 3 wards, and we all have trinkets. Everybody has a trinket. Not everybody has, you know, warding trinkets. I'm gonna get caught here. I'm in trouble. Am I gonna flash for it though? I don't think so. I mean, I have some support coming in from teammates. Syndra getting caught. That's her dead. I use my abilities here to try to get some damage off. Eve's gonna pop a ghost, it seems, but yeah, Morgana's ultimate didn't quite get him. And unfortunately, not having vision across the map, we have no idea where the enemy's doing, we have no idea where they are. As I was saying, I'm sorry, wards, get wards off. Kayle finally getting caught in Nami passive. She has her ultimate right back again. And I didn't actually get the kill there. Did pop my ultimate on Lucian there, that was silly. But I think actually this is interesting. Eve is gonna die. Sejuani gonna turn on this. Renekton gonna join the fight. The second I see Renekton coming in, I come in right back in. Silence Renekton, try to get as much damage as possible. And Nami and I actually save Caitlyn's life. I actually managed to stay alive despite that. That's one of the reasons his passive is so strong. I just managed to heal just a little bit enough to survive that tiny engagement there at the end. But get wards. Everybody should not just be carrying around. I don't care whether you have a warding totem at all or not. Buy a freaking stealth ward. Buy a stealth ward. Occasionally buy a pink ward. Don't just think the support's got it. No, everybody should be buying wards. Top should buy wards. The only person in the game I will give permission not to buy wards is the AD carry, because the AD carry is the most item dependent champion in the game by far. So that extra, buying wards, that extra 75, I don't know how many wards you might want to buy. Let's say 75, you buy 300 worth of wards, Get the 300 to get closer to your Bloodthirster or your Eye Edge or your whatever, Static Shield, whatever it is you buy. But buy freaking wards. And this is where I make one of the biggest possible, well, I and Syndra make the two big mistakes in this game. I think I'm going to run top. I tell Kate to keep farming, and I run top because I want to split push this. I want to split push. Biggest mistake I make here is I don't tell my teams, hey guys, I want to go split push, defend mid, stay safe. And what starts mid is that, first of all, Syndra gets caught by Morgana. She dies. Caitlyn and Nami die. And Eve obviously can't defend by herself. I'm being now. And Caitlyn's saying, Garen, why don't you help? You're going to lose us the game. And I'm being blamed, of course, when people shouldn't have been, if you pay attention to the map. Like, everybody says this. Also pay attention to the map. Like, my mistake there, definitely my mistake. Not telling my teammates, guys, I'm going to go top, chill out, take it easy, defend. Play safe. My team, in response, it seems, did not realize that Garen went top. He's split pushing. Where's Garen? They just assumed I was in the fight. You can't assume anything. Look at the map. Pay attention. See what's happening. That's one of the reasons you want wards. You don't have to assume if you pay attention to the map. If you look at the ward coverage, you don't have to assume. You can just play the game. Yeah, yet again, I'm saying definitely need more wards. Lack of vision is killing us. That happens all the time. Just, I don't know, do you see where the enemy team is? There is nothing even close to Dragon, near our blue buff, near many lanes. The only vision that's being granted is a few wards we have in our own jungle, and creeps. That's it. So I decide, okay, I get a ward on the near the dragon, so it's a little bit extra vision. There should be more wards. Everybody, I think, on the team should be planting a trinket. If not a trinket, then at least one ward. And I think support should be carrying stuff like a sightstone, so they should be planting wards like nuts. And I think junglers should carry a lot of wards. Junglers run around across the map anyway, so I think she should be grabbing extra wards all the time. It's also why Wriggles exists. I'm just saying. I've actually done, sometimes when I play junglers with Wriggles, I kind of forget that Wriggles has a ward active, so I end up just buying wards when I could have just used Wriggles instead. So that's my mistake. Anyway, so we seem to be grouping here mid. I think Syndra went to heal, and I'm trying to take a bit of a leader position. I'm also working on my Randuins. I'm actually pretty beefy now. You can tell I have the most health. I have over 200 armor. I don't have a lot of magic resist, but that's okay. That's one of the reasons I think in retrospect in this game, maybe I would have wanted to go something different. They throw out a bunch of their cooldowns on Morgana, who had her Zhonya's on. Yeah, okay, they popped her Zhonya, but she's gonna get it fast, and she has a lot of health, it seems, as well. So here is bad. We get caught in this, and just ultimate goes off like nuts. Every ultimate in the game hits us. I just try to get some damage off, but I die. Everybody dies. Eve is in no position to do anything, and that is us losing the game. So basically 2 engages, losing the game. I say wow. And probably going to be writing GG, well played, I think. Nope, no way. We're not going to get away alive. That was a... Sejuani got us right in there, froze all of us, and just great follow-up by the entire team to hit us with a bunch of AoE, and we just all died. That's, yeah, it's wombo combo, as you call it. I think Garen's overall decent. I think he doesn't bring enough to the game. I think, you know, if you're going to play a tanky guy top, there are better choices. If you're going to try to get a tanky guy overall, again, there are better choices. I played okay. I didn't play perfectly. I made a few mistakes, both in lane as well as especially later on into the game. I didn't join in the few fights I should have joined. But despite taking an early advantage, just what the enemy team did is that they fully took advantage of our mistakes, and that's what won them the game. It's as simple as that. We made mistakes, they took complete and utter advantage of them and beat us, and it's simple as that. So remember, guys, I am on Facebook and Twitter, Ranshin. If you like this video, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to hope to bring you guys continuous content of League of Legends, but for now, GG, Ranshin out, thanks for watching, and I do hope you enjoyed.